Hello, I'm Josh Worth, co-founder of Commingle. Thanks for joining the crowd that's crowdfunding our effort to make sure no one goes a week without income. Crowdfunding is amazing. Kickstarter has provided creators in America with twice as much funding as the National Endowment for the Arts. GoFundMe has covered more healthcare costs than some insurance companies. It's so great that a few years ago I started to wonder, why do we have to wait for someone to impress us with an idea or share a tragic story before we decide to help them out? People are overcoming hardship and doing amazing things every day, all the time. Why do I have to wait until your sister sends me the link to the page she set up to cover your funeral costs before I can let you know that I care? I don't want to wait until you need cataract surgery for your seeing eye dog to show that I support your vision. Commingle is a way for us to crowdfund each other, all the time, to cover the expenses of everyday living. Because I want to pitch in to help pay for the candles on your birthday cake, or a few snips of the haircut that will give you the confidence to ace a job interview. I'd like to give you a little extra so you don't start an argument when you buy the toilet paper for your apartment even though it's actually your roommate's turn. And on the flip side, I don't want to wait till I've reached the end of my rope to be reminded that others have my back. When my client is late for a payment, I'd like to know that others are out there making it so I can buy itch cream for my mosquito bite without worrying that it'll affect my credit score. Or when I lose out on an illustration gig because there's a new AI tool that can analyze my past work, combine it with the work of others, run it through an algorithm, and do a better job than I could. I'd like to know that the people who are profiting from it are at least helping to pay my phone bill. Commingle is a tool that lets that kind of thing happen without anyone having to ask. We can GoFund me, GoFund you, and GoFund everyone who needs a hand on any given week, automatically. It's a way to kickstart everyone's art projects, all at once, all the time, even if it's the doodles you draw during a training seminar, or the song you're whistling while you fold laundry. Because I don't just want to tip you when you deliver a burrito to my door, I want to tip you for delivering your kids to school. Commingle is a tool that'll let us tip the world. It's a simple tech solution that lets us all pitch in a portion of what we earn, pools the money together, and does the math to figure out who needs it most. It also gives us a way to see how we're all doing financially as a group without giving up our anonymity. It's a way to make giving a given, to make sure we all come out ahead in the long run. Since crowdfunding is so much in the spirit of what Commingle is all about, we're launching this crowdfund to help gather the support we need to build it. We've already put in our own money, hit up some rich supporters, and gotten it to work using simulated dollars and a small number of testers. But now we're checking in with you to help us make it work for real, for everyone. Will enough people with money to spare actually sign up for it to make it work? Maybe not. Maybe people really are too wrapped up in their own problems to worry about anyone else's. But we're curious to find out. And the only way to know for sure is to raise some money from people like you, get it to work, and give people a chance to prove that at least some of us realize our own financial well-being is tied to everyone else's. And maybe that's a good thing.